we are with Manny Muniz, the new Power Slap World Champion. How does it feel to hear that?
Man, it feels great. Last week or two has been amazing. Going through everything, it's been amazing. It's been a blessing and honor. Super excited about the outcome of the match and what the future holds.
Absolutely, my man. Has your life changed at all?
I wouldn't say it's changed a whole lot. I guess I've been a little lazier this last week. Kind of enjoying the fruits of my labor a little bit. We get back this week. I've been working hard again this week, and just super excited, to move forward and continue this journey, this path.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, are you any worse for wear? You feeling good?
Nah, I feel great. My jaw was a little bit sore for a couple of days after, but nothing major. My lip, I think my lip had busted in the match. That healed up real quickly. I was feeling great. Got back to sparring this week, so feeling good.
Awesome, man. I know we were able to catch up with you, outside of Palace after the fight. Seeing you there with the belt, it was great to obviously have your family there to be able to witness this moment with you. Probably the greatest moment that you've had athletically, in your career. Did you ever think you would get here? I mean, it's been a long road for you. I mean, what's it been now? 6 matches?
Yeah, definitely. I certainly always believed in myself. Always believed I'd get here. I knew it was just a matter of time for me. I should have been in there with John Davis in middleweight at some point in time, but I dropped the ball a little bit. So now this second time around, was able to focus in, hone in more on my technique, hammer things down a little bit better, and I've crawled my way back up here, and now we're champ.
For sure. I know you're not the most outgoing guy on social media, but I see your social media numbers continuing to rise. Are you kind of getting used to being the man now?
Yeah, it's funny. Those who know behind the scenes our media team and stuff, they're so great. They've been so helpful in pushing me and pushing me to get to where I need to be and on the socials. So we're working really hard on it. It's kind of crazy to see the numbers that kind of go up the way they have been, but super excited about it. Super excited to start filming more content this next couple months. I've been working a lot on putting stuff together, and I finally kind of feel comfortable where I'm going to start releasing a lot more content, a lot more stuff on my socials.
Yeah. Awesome, my man. We got to talk about it. Chris Thomas is talking a lot right now on social media about how he thinks the fight went. Do you want to address some of those comments?
Yeah, man, he was very, respectful and had kind words to say after the match. And, it was cool. I thought he was good, but he's been talking crazy this last little week or two on social medias, crying about this or that, like trying to say I stepped. It was a heel lift, but I fought a really clean match on my end. My placement was perfect on all 5 of my strikes, aside from the one that he flinched. That one hurt my arm, I think, probably more than it hurt him.
All right. So you said Chris, was nice and respectful after the match. We seen him on social giving you some praises. What do you think changed afterwards? Is it kind of reality setting in?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the reality that set in, that, he had been beat, or, is the internet trolls feeding him this idea that it was a close match or that he could win or whatever. I definitely do think Chris is more talented than I expected. He has a better chin than I expected. But at the end of the day, I don't feel as if the match was really close at all. I feel as if I dominated all 5 rounds very thoroughly. I was able to take his shots aside from the club. Even the second time he clubbed me, I was able to take it no problem. And I was moving him all night. I was hurting him all night. I think I did my end. I don't think it was a close match at all. Like I said, I do think he is very good at 170. But he definitely needs to earn his way back. He's not a dominant 170-pound champ. He had never defended his belt. He needs to earn his way back.
Gotcha. So you think the road for Chris Thomas is a couple wins in the welterweight division before getting a shot again?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, there's not a win that it's not someone I think in the 170 division right now that's like such a clear big name that he could, turn around and face them and jump right back in. Honestly, what I would really like to see is, a lot of the guys at 185 have talked about dropping down. Some people I faced, Wesley, Yazael, seeing him maybe, go up against one of those guys and either knock them off or they knock him off. And I think that would set up a perfect challenger for me in the future. I don't know how soon he's trying to get back into it. I think he should take some time off, let his brain heal a little bit, work on some of his craft, but we'll see. That's his choice.
But so you don't think there's anybody that's deserving right now of the welterweight for a shot against you?
Man, unfortunately, I would love to get back to work right away. I'd love to get back into it right away. But I mean, there's really not a name to me that sticks out as like that person genuinely deserves a match right away. That person's done enough, earned enough, that it's a clear number one contender.
Gotcha, my man. So you're just getting back in the lab. You just can keep on working, grinding away. So when that opportunity comes, whenever it is, may not be on the next Power Club event, but you're ready to defend that title. I know we talked, right after, during the post-fight interview about, your good friend Robert Trujillo, probably deserving, but not somebody that you necessarily want to go up against. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I mean, we've got Jewel Scott sitting in the wings. We don't know where he's been at.
Jewel would have been a good one too.
Yeah.
But after everything that happened with what should have been his last match, Cole stepping in and taking over for him, like you turning down matches. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's scared, or whatever. I'm sure he's been up there plenty of times. There's no fear in him, but turning down matches and kind of cherry picking, like you don't get a title shot off of that, dude. Like I'd love to see him get back in there and get a match, get a win. And then we're talking, because he's knocked off a few wins and he's always been a contender at 170. So it's definitely fair to say that he's up there.
Totally.
But I think he's got to get through someone.
Yeah, I hear you, my man. We appreciate you as always joining us. Anything else you want to let the fans of the sport know about?
Man, just super excited. Obviously to be put in this position. Super excited for all the fans that have tagged along recently. There's more to come. There's so much more to come. There's so much more to be a part of. Hopefully, I'll be able to defend the belt back here in California. Maybe go out to Hawaii and defend it there. I know we've talked about a lot about traveling. Super excited for that. Super excited to meet a lot of you guys in person. Super excited, man.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you joining me.
Thank you.
Keep on training hard, and we'll talk again soon, my man.